Hi friends, I want to tell you a story that is related to my studenthood. When I was a student, I was in first year. This is very motivational story. I usually tell my friends, my students, whenever I come in class, whenever I give lectures, I repeat this story every time. Many students ask me, sir, what type of pencil should I buy? What type of canvas? What type of sheet should I be buying? I'll be requesting, I'll be instructing everybody. Don't focus your material, just focus your skill, focus your art, what you want to do, how you have to do, from which person you have to learn it. This is a story when I was in first year. That was my art class, and I was given an assignment. At that time, I left my college. I didn't go to the college that time. The next day, students were having an assignment, and they just did their assignment. I was left the previous day. I didn't go to the college at that day, and the student who didn't complete the assignment would be fined. So the next day when I went to the college, I was told that, Adil, the assignment was very necessary, that was compulsory, did you do it? I said, no, I didn't come yesterday, I left that day. So one of my class fellows said that, Adil, that was very compulsory. If you haven't done it, then you would have to pay the fine. I didn't have the fine at that time. I was worried. I was just completely worried and feeling scared that what will I do? I will feel insulted. I was very sensitive, and I was feeling that I will feel insulted and I will be punished in front of all the class, and in front of the girls, in front of the boys. What will I be doing now? So I was tensed. Everybody was having best sheets to work on, best pencils to work on, best canvases and easels. But I wasn't having those things at that day, because I wasn't knowing that today we have to work with these stuff. So I was worried, and I just thought, what should I do now? There was a little time for the class. I was having just 45 minutes for the class, and I wasn't getting what I had to do. So suddenly I just felt worried, and I just went to the ground, and I just started walking around the ground. And I was thinking, what should I do? I didn't get any idea what should I do, because I wasn't having the best pencil and I wasn't having the best sheet at that time. Suddenly I just saw some wooden coal on the ground. Maybe there was some function last day, and therefore there was some coals. Some things were cooked there out in the ground. So I just took one coal and I started chopping that with the wall. I started chopping the coal with the wall. The coal were properly chopped. I just took my board, put that in my lap, and I just pasted the sheet. And I was now thinking, what do I have to make on the canvas, on the sheet? Because that was the assignment of still life. Everybody had to make the still life. And I wasn't having any idea, what do I have to make? There were some kind of objects like mud pot, like chalk pots, like grocery, like crockery, etc. These were considered as still lives. But I wasn't having still life live. I had to work live, because I couldn't make that in my imagination. So what I had to do at that time, I was thinking, what should I paint? What should I draw? What I have to draw? I was just looking at around left and right, and what I have to do. There was a bike of my teacher, that was Yamaha, old model, that was standing somewhere there in the ground. I just went there near the bike, The distance between bike and me was 4 feet. I just sat there on the ground and I started sketching that bike. That was the great idea. The minor details of the engine and the body and the model number and the company name and the wires and the gears and whatever, all the stuff and the tires. I was having half hour and I just starting making the bike at that time, and I completed. I just took 25 minutes and I just completed making that bike with coal, because all students were using charcoal pencil, but I started using pure coal, not the synthetic, not man-made coal, not the chemical coal, not the mechanized coal, not. Then when I just said, okay, I just thank God I had done it. Then I went to the class. Teacher didn't come yet. So I just sat there in the class, and my students were gazing, my class fellows were gazing at me, that Aadil, you will be punished. And I didn't tell anybody that I had done that. So they were gazing at me, they were laughing at me, Aadil, you will be punished. And when teacher came and just teacher started checking the assignment, any of my fellows said to teachers in the ear that Aadil hadn't done it. So teacher said, okay, I will just punish him. Teacher was dead sure that Aadil hadn't done it. So when it was my turn now. Teacher asked, Aadil, where is your assignment? Stand up. Where is your assignment? I said, teacher, this is my assignment. I just gave that assignment to do. Teacher started looking at the drawing and just said, Aadil, it's awesome. How did you do that? I said, teacher, I just make this with pure coal. It's truly natural drawing. I didn't use any sort of pencil. Teacher said, it's amazing. Everybody is using artificial coal and you used pure coal in this, and it was given amazing details. So that was the time that I felt proud, first time in my life, about my drawing. Teacher said, Aadil, this is amazing drawing and I appreciate you. Everyone started clapping. So that was the time when I thought that you don't need good stuff. You don't need good material, good companies pencils and brand paints. You have to be a skilled person. You need skill, better skill instead of better equipments. And I felt that still then teacher said to the class that I am going to mount this sketch in my office, and that sketch was mounted in the office of teacher. I felt proud at that time. I now instruct my students not to get better material. It's good to have good material, but you have to be in good skill along with the material. If you just be getting some good material and you are not focusing on learning, you are not focusing on getting skill, you just focusing on the material, just start getting the material, you will get nothing at the end. I had many students like this, sir, give me certificate, sir, we need certificate. But yet they just concentrated on certificate, they didn't concentrate on the skill I had been teaching them. That was the negative thing. Students, focus on learning, whether you have a normal pencil, not the big good type of expensive pencils. This was a little story I was willing to share with all of you. Thank you so much for watching these videos. Please do share and like the videos, because I want my art to be promoted as much as you can. So wherever you have been learning, just start learning, focus on learning. Thank you so much.